guns in this society...
Did the gun pull the trigger?
Yes.
This simulation's starting to piss me off. Like, at this point, I just want to log out, don't save any of the progress, just start a new game. I don't know what to do. The storyline is ass and the NPCs are terrible. And shouldn't I be getting some type of loot box soon? Like a care package or something? I've earned something.
It is estimated that there's over 9 billion people living worldwide. And with 9 billion people living worldwide, we have 9 billion opinions, conspiracy theories, rabbit holes, thoughts, beliefs, abilities, traits, flaws, sadness, happiness, sad, emotions. You put it all in a ball. And with that, TikTok is one of those wonderful outlets where people can express their own selves. Thoughts, patterns, conspiracy theories, rabbit holes, anything they could think of on this platform for us right now. And a great tool for everybody to just see what the world is about. And that is right, ladies and gentlemen. We are diving down the TikTok rabbit hole once again. You're in the lab. I'm Lee. And this is going to be an interesting one for you. All these TikToks in the world you see in this world and age doesn't compare to half the stuff that you might not be seeing. And that's why I bring my TikTok feed to you. Now, a little bit on these TikToks, you're going to see Joe Rogan talking about the CI chat, the whole AI chat, and this whole thing is getting crazy out of mind. I mean, imagine where this is going to go if they're already telling us to stop worrying, to start worrying about it and shut the shit down. You're also going to see something about people and their stuff in their veins, their arteries, and the deceased. And it's going to be a little weary for you. As well, you're going to see some things about the Mandela Effect with the main media getting into it now, as well as you're going to see me repost something about some Skechers because they even poke fun of the Mandela Effect too as well. So this is going to be really interesting. So at any time you do enjoy this, please remember to hit the thumbs up button, hit subscription. It is free. Every bit counts. Let's get to 3 Gs, as well as leave me your comments down below which ones you enjoyed the most. So let's go ahead, grab yourself, grab a free mind, and let's dive down deep down the rabbit hole of TikTok.
Things you only understand if you grew up in the 90s. The good old coupon dispensers at the grocery store. As a kid, you had the strongest urge to pull all the coupons. You'd see some kids pull multiple coupons at a time. You'd see coupons all over the floor. I don't know why we were so fascinated by them, but every kid.
What is happening? Gotta go. Get me out.
Glitch in the NBA. It's kind of weird. There's a bunch of them. There's actually a whole string of them where there is, like, you'll see people doing the same thing. It's hard to explain. Like, 2 basketball players will be doing the exact same motion. It looks like someone just copied and pasted them. Or people in the audience, or you'll just have to see it to believe it.
So basically, they're like walking and functioning in sequence.
Yes.
Like they're copying each other.
Yeah, like they've just been copied and pasted.
And it's like multiple people doing the same thing at the same time.
Yeah, and it happens sporadically and randomly. It's kind of weird. It looks weird, like 2 people will look this way or something, or like 2 people will do the same hand gesture at the same exact time, but in 2 different spots on the camera. It's kind of weird. There's a Matrix glitch.
Why do white people make their edibles so strong? What are you running from? Why am I tasting colors? I just wanted to go to Target. Now I gotta call somebody to come get me because my car turned into a spaceship and I don't know how to fly it. I'm not an astronaut.
Cats are interesting. The cats are different.
Remember, everything is energy. The dogs rely on smell, but the cats can see things we can't see. They said when they look at you or look at another person, they don't see you first. First they see an energy. Then it forms into a person. And how many of you have watched cats staring at things you can't see?
There's a guy, whatever his Instagram page is, I reposted it yesterday. He did a CGI of a megalodon attacking a boat and then up a helicopter. It's so crazy how real it looks. Look how, goddamn, give me some volume on that so we could hear it. Because he's got sound effects in it too.
This is crazy.
This is nuts, man. Look at this.
It's getting really close to looking real. You can still tell it's AI, but it's getting close.
Yeah, it's getting very close. Look at this. I mean, bro.
Yeah.
This is a scene in a movie, you'd be like, holy.
It's close to movie quality. This looks like the Meg.
Yeah, it's very close.
I'm personally...
That's amazing.
Something called the Robo Rat. That was the first biohybrid, right? So a biohybrid is when you mix an animal and a machine. People freaked out. They were like, you cannot put brain chips in rats and make them move through a maze by a, remote control. They now have pigeons that are mixed, animal and machine.
What?
They created something called, there's a moth. So there's a Mandela Effects moth. That's what it's called. It's a large moth. And DARPA scientists put brain chips into the larva, okay? So that when it cocooned and became a flying moth, it had the chip built into its system, making it easier to integrate, and they could fly the moth around the lab. And that was a huge step. I told you I saw that the limb regeneration lab was a trip. And this is all...
What was going on there?
Well, they were just cutting limbs off of salamanders and watching the limbs grow back, right? And examining that and saying, well, if a salamander can do this, so can we one day. And I said to them, but wait, that's impossible, And they said to me, you were once a single cell in your mother's womb. And then you were two. And then you were, right? Mm-hmm. So you can regenerate. And that's their premise. I mean, these are the world's top scientists in regeneration.
How smart you think you are, your mind may be playing tricks on you. A new poll shows many Americans misremember history and even pop culture.
And it's known as the Mandela Effect. And Tony, a lot of people have been posting about this online.
It's so interesting how we view history, what we think we know, right? So the polling group YouGov put out a survey, and researchers realized the Mandela Effect happens across all parts of daily life. For instance, in Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back, did Darth Vader really say, Luke, I am your father? Take a listen.
He told me you killed him. No, I am your father.
Oh my gosh, that's the actual line. No, I am your father. Of those surveyed, only 17% remembered that. 3 in 5 people got it wrong and thought Darth Vader said, Luke, I am your father.
Where did that come from? How did we get that wrong?
Exactly. And take a look. Another instance involves the Monopoly Man. Of the people surveyed, 58% thought he wears a monocle.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he?
No, he doesn't.
What?
I thought he does too. But this is the whole Mandela effect of like thinking that you remember what...
Maybe I'm thinking of the Planters peanut guy with the hat.
Mixing things up, yeah.
That's interesting. Yeah, I thought he had a monocle too. There's a lot of things out there.
Exactly.
Ever felt like somebody's always poking at you about the Mandela effect? Well, this one has to do with Skechers. And you remember how Skechers used to be spelt with a T in it, and now it doesn't have a T. Well, Skechers put out a commercial the other day with Mr. T, actually poking fun at the fact that Skechers is no longer spelt with a T. Here, take a look.
Did you know there's no T in Skechers?
What you talking about, fool? Mr. T is always in Skechers. T and D's Skechers. T and D's Skechers. Oh, that's even the T and D's Skechers.
There's no T in Skechers. Skechers, no T, just comfort.
I have a feeling that the media is going to do this a lot more often. What do you think?
Right now, I'm going to win.
Okay, I would bet you like my house. But
Yeah.
you will not win. I have one card left.
Oh, it's too bad we didn't put money on this game, but I might be willing to bet you something.
I would have put money on this game.
Yeah, because you're a better Uno player, or you think right now you're lucky, but you're about to go down hard in flames. Here, I need you to hold this, okay?
There's
So now
no
look.
way, like scientifically, that you can beat me at this game. When I have one left.
Watch this. All right, I'll you know what? I'll take you on it because we're going to reverse to me. Wild.
Wait, I gotta
reverse
lay down
back
mine.
to me, skip a card, draw 4, and skip your turn again, changing it to blue. We're going to reverse to me one final time. We're going to skip your turn, and maybe I'm going to change it this time to red. You're going to draw 2, and then you'll draw 2 again. We'll reverse to me one last time. You can draw 4 because that's Uno, and I'm wild and
I mean, but look, this is what's in people's body. This is what's being removed from people's damaged hearts, and you can see why. I mean, my God, for the radio viewers, so I don't even know how to describe it. You got to just see the image.
This is coming out of people who were formerly alive. People are walking around with these things growing inside their arteries and blood vessels, okay? These are massive. These are not the size of just one protein. These are like billions of proteins, and these are strands. In fact, if I grab this with the forceps here, you can see that on screen, and I start to pull, I want to show you how much I can pull and how strong these are before this breaks. Oh, wow. You see how they are fibrous and they are strong. They're like rubber bands. This came out of a living, well, a previously living person. And the reason this is important for us to study is because, you know, these people are dead and they can't speak.
Right.
We have to speak for them. Understand that these are not clumps of blood. That's what I'm trying to get across.
Right.
There's no way that these are blood clots. These are, I call them engineered biostructures.
Right.
So something in people's bodies is programming them to build these biostructures inside their arteries. And for anyone watching who is skeptical, they might think, no, those look like blood vessels. You must have taken the blood vessels or the capillaries.
I'm pretty sure y'all, what the fuck? I'm pretty sure y'all seeing a lot of this on y'all timeline. Community of people who have took the blue pill. I'm pretty sure y'all hip and I don't even have to say it, but watch this video if you're not.
Y'all look at this. So the founder of Cash App was mysteriously found dead, and now the U.S. Federal Reserve banking system is creating their own Cash App, and they're trying to get rid of physical money. And what's sad is y'all voted for all this because Biden signed this executive order. Watch this.
Biden just announced Executive Order 14067. The U.S. dollars could become crypto, and then they can track everything you do. Your privacy is gone, and we're screwed.
Once everything go digital, the government can literally get rid of all your money at a click of a button. So remember when they said black wealth is going to fall to zero by 2053? Yeah, because they could literally click a button and make it happen. So y'all voted for Biden after he finessed y'all with making her the vice president and appealed to y'all emotions.
Now, everybody's just freaking out. Oh, what should I do with my money? Should I take it out of the bank? Should I do this? Should I do that? There is nothing to worry about. Like I said, now that all of the planets are in Aquarius, especially Pluto, the old ways of things are going out of the door. And eventually, yes, they're going to keep trying to combat it. I know change is very iffy because people feel out of control. Be in tune with everything that happens moving forward is for our best good. We can't keep living these lives stressed out, working these jobs, not working our purpose, not being spiritually aligned with ourselves, our spirits being limited to the constructs of what they want it to be. How do you expect yourself as the collective to grow out of a situation that you need to evolve from? We're going to keep getting pushed. We're going to keep getting to the higher states of life. Just like a female or a woman or a goddess needs to go through a breakup, being cheated on, or anything like that to realize, okay, I need to not be so naive with people manipulating me. Some people actually just need to go through the pain or go through the situation for them to be able to evolve. Just like what's happening with us and this government.
Okay, y'all, this is really starting to get out of hand for real. How far are we gonna let this go? I keep telling y'all, video after video, all of this you can just be whatever you want to stuff has demonic and unclean spirits attached to it. When you got demons attached to something, bad things happen. Like you doing harm to yourself. I'm at a loss for words at this point. Y'all, watch this video. Watch this.
After transgender and transracial, we got transable. Yeah, this one's really messed up. Physically healthy people who feel they should have been born disabled. A man in Great Britain cut off his arm because he felt like an amputee. A woman in North Carolina poured drain cleaner in her eyes because she felt blind. Guess what's next? A grown man posting an ad on Craigslist wanting a nanny because he identifies as a baby. You can't make this stuff up. Ridiculous? Perhaps, but who's to say anymore if that's how he feels? If a man can be a woman because he feels like one, if a white person can be a black person because she feels like one, if a healthy person can mutilate herself because she feels disabled, if a grown man can be a baby because he feels infantile, where does this end? Can a child be an adult because she feels like a grown-up? Can a teenager buy alcohol because he identifies as over 21 years of age? Can a grown man attend kindergarten because he identifies as a 6-year-old girl? Can a child spend the day at doggy daycare instead of school because the child feels like a canine? If not, why not? If a kid can be transgender because he feels like a girl, who are we to tell a child he must attend school or obey his parents or refuse him a beer when he orders one? You can't have it both ways.
What a great collection I got right there. Like you saw, Mr. T Skechers, there's no T in Skechers, throwing mad shade, making fun of the Mandela Effect. Maybe they're putting it out there. I don't know what they're trying to do, but for us, that is kind of a jab, a punch in the face. Even if you see the A-Team band, it's kind of like a punch in the face too. It's so weird because it's a full black band. But with that too, I mean, Joe Rogan talking about this, the AI system, man. I really believe that AI most likely is running this world at the moment. They don't have a control on it. It's already lost control, and that's why you're seeing all this stuff. That's probably why the internet's been dead for years and years and years. It's so crazy, huh? So weird. And then, you know, the organisms, the living organisms in your veins and stuff of the deceased from the people who and then it is eerie to see this. This is wild. Oh man, but I do love diving down the TikTok rabbit hole. I love pulling out bunnies sometimes, and you know how that works. But if anytime you did enjoy this, man, y'all please remember to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, leave those comments of which one made you just until then, man, you already know, man, y'all keep your mind open because those eyes will see every single thing in front of you. And save an animal.
You gave us something we never thought we could have.
And what is that?
Another chance.
I think I heard a shot. I think I heard a shot. I think I heard a shot!